Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to some more Bloodborne. So, picking up where we left off, we're back in the Nightmare Frontier. Still sight unseen besides the... Nope, hey, little guy, I know you. Still, oh man, blood shards, seriously? Still sight unseen besides the little panoramic view we did earlier. So... looks like there's really only one way to go, though. Just up and to the left. Was kind of reminded, we're picking up blood shards at what I feel like is pretty far into the game. Like, we need chunks in order to upgrade. And I totally do not understand how the game is still tossing us. Well, there's one of those little guys. The game is still tossing us blood shards at this point. I realize we could have come here a little bit sooner, like at the point that we'd gotten into Forbidden Woods, but I still don't feel like we were needing bloodstone shards at that point. So those look like candles? Those are not items. Candles off that way, and then so I feel like that is the correct direction to go. And so in classic, oh, can I not even go this way? Never mind, it's all blocked off. I was thinking we could also do some exploring up and around there. Alright, well, that sorts that right out. We can drop down there. There's an item over there. It looks like we can get back up, but let's stay on the sure footing. You might roll an ankle, dropping down there. That would be terrible. It's like hiking 101. Alright. And my brain is trying to, comprehend the geography of here. Looks like there's another one of those little disappearing things. I should probably look up what those are called, because clearly they're not crystal lizards anymore. And I have not known how to refer to them for basically this entire playthrough. So we've got this little area, but that item is actually up on a ledge. Maybe we are going to have to drop down. And that did nothing. Yeah, no. That's an elevator. It doesn't actually look that far, but I can't imagine any world in which I'm able to drop down to an elevator that is in its down position that is not totally fatal to me. Alright, well, we're going to ignore hiking 101, and we're going to come over here to drop down and try to grab this item. Alright. Lead elixir, not exactly super exciting. Yeah, if you are ever... Oh, another one of those guys. Several more of those guys down there. If you are ever exploring an alien landscape, I highly recommend that you do not drop down off of ledges, because you could hurt yourself, and then you would be trapped in an alien landscape. Oh, whoa, whoa, what are you? Oh, God. It's like the Big Brother version of those things that actually attack. Ugh. What is that? It's like a hodgepodge of things all stitched together. Crazy. Well, and twin stone shards, at least better than stone shards. I've also got... You could probably drop down to that safely, but I would have no idea how to get back up. So let's again try to stick to the high ground. Did manage to one-shot that guy. That's nice. Crap. Okay, okay. So we saw these enemies in the Nightmare of Mensis as well, but in the Nightmare of Mensis, when they would die, they would explode into those horrible, like, leech worm things, which may have very well been the worst part of them. Very pleasantly surprised to see that that is no longer the case, and they just have the dignity to die. Okay, just a part where we can drop off. That's a weird part of game architecture. Alright, we got a little bridge across here. So, like, note that's actually, like, a messenger is holding this lantern here for us. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before, like the messengers out in the world. Oh, one of those things down there. Of course, excuse me. We might not actually be, like, out in the world, considering we're in the Nightmare Frontier. Like, maybe, you know, I don't know where this exists in the scale of reality, is basically what it boils down to. Okay, and you are chained right there. Ow. Two of you? No. Ow. No, thank you. One of you has poison throwing knives. Okay. Well, this is gonna be awkward. Yep. Alright, well, we're doing good damage. Again, we're a bit over-leveled for the area we're in. I'm kind of okay with that right now, as I do not really enjoy the idea of otherwise fighting two hunters. Some of the hunters fights actually in this game are probably some of the hardest stuff in it. The examples that come to mind, the two hunters, in kind of reliving this, where one has the tonitrus and the other's got like a rifle spear. I've seen some other people play that area in that fight. Oh my god. And the big thing that yeah, well, that's one way to deal with him. Actually, so the really nice thing about doing that is if there is a pathing way to get back up here, I feel like he's going to reveal it to me. Right? Because he'll know how to reach me. But I don't see him running off in either direction. There might be another way out, like, that's obscured by the bridge that he potentially took. Yeah, because I hear movement down there, but I'm pretty sure it's that thing patrolling back and forth. I am not sure where he went to. I don't think the fall killed him. I wasn't really paying attention to my blood echoes at the time, but it wasn't that far, and he had a decent amount of health left. Anyway, as I was saying, I have seen some other people play that part of the game, and it seems like they were always smart enough to only aggro one of them at a time. Oh man, whiffed that. And, you know, if you just had to fight the tonitrus guy, and then when you're done, you came back and just fought the rifle spear guy, apparently it is manageable. But both of them at the same time is, like, not a good idea. I'm hearing the horrible sound of something big. In this way? I can't quite tell where it is. Oh, crap, it's that. Jesus. I was like, I'm right on top of it. When I turn this way, it disappears. Oh my god. No. No dark beast parling at me. Looks like he was starting to charge up for some kind of an electrical attack. But he had the good sense to die before then. Yeah. And then, of course, the other hunter is the in the Grand Cathedral. The guy who shows up there with the Shikage later on. That guy is on a whole different level of pain in the ass than most enemies in this game. Oh, this feels like a trap. Please don't be a trap. Whoa, whoa. Hello, giant rock-throwing giant. Okay. Yep, giant rock-throwing giant. Now with 50% more redundancy. Okay. So now we got to keep moving, which I'm not a huge fan of. Cold Blood Flower Bud. Oh, that reminds me. So, all right, let's back up into this a little bit. And this is actually, like, this type of tunnel right here, this is kind of what I was talking about, where I wonder if that NPC hunter, where he fell down, if there wasn't something that just, like, led him under to try to get back to me. I don't know. I feel like we might encounter him later, and I will totally regret not finishing him off. So, two things. One, we just picked up the Augur of Abritus in the last episode, and I didn't look at the item description. Does a remnant of the Eldritch Truth encountered at Bergenworth use phantasms, the invertebrates known to be augurs of the Great Ones, to partially summon abandoned Abritus. The initial encounter marked the start of an inquiry into the cosmos from within the old labyrinth and led to the establishment of the choir. Alright, two things there. One, I really need to figure out a consistent way to pronounce Abritus. Abritus, I think. I don't think there would be like an extra syllable just because there's two vowels. Abritus. And then the other thing I want to point out is remnant of the Elder Truth. And truth is capitalized as though it is a proper noun. I feel like there was another item somewhere that was similar to that, where like the truth was referenced as though it were a thing. I don't remember what that item is right now, though. But it seems like, you know, I don't know. I guess, you know, the truth doesn't have to be a person necessarily, in the same way that, you know, we've had references to the nightmare or the dream that have sort of been proper nouns of those things, because there is sort of one dream or one nightmare that we are talking about. It's also possible that, you know, the discovery of the truth could sort of be, you know, the one sort of singular truth of, oh my god, the way the world works, or reality, or bolt paper. That's cool. You know, we're kind of talking about, okay, he's way over there. What effectively becomes, you know, these people's religion. So it's not that far-fetched to hear something be the truth, as though, well, obviously we're talking about this as like the truth of the way reality is structured, or the gods, or something of that nature. So from that distance, it's not too bad. Like the rocks move pretty slowly. You know, we're not quite in real-world physics territory right now, and where an object of that size being hurled this distance would need to be traveling extremely fast. Which means, as long as I'm moving even at a leisurely pace, it won't be precisely aimed at me. Now, I hear walking around. Okay, I think it's just that thing. I became slightly concerned. Ugh, we've got like mama and baby little loot pinatas over there. Alright, I became a little bit concerned it might have been the hunter that we ditched earlier, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Also, the drop-off to get down there is a lot smaller now. Like, I don't know, that might be the time to do it. We wouldn't really take that much damage, but until I find a way back up, you know, I would much rather see somewhere where I'm able to walk down so that I can backtrack out of it. Of course, we did find that elevator earlier, so I guess it's possible that this is just a two-tiered stage, and we really do need the... Ah, crap. Oh, whoa. We really do need the, maybe the elevator shaft to return. Okay. That was interesting. That's actually really cool and kind of clever. Is that the... Yeah, we've been right there because there's some dead enemies there. I can't... like, I'm not quite sure. Did we just find a shortcut? Or have we not been here before? Like, we've been to just that area, like right below us there. But I'm not sure if that area... It's got to. There's no way that that's a one-way drop, right? Please don't make me regret that. Oh, no, it is a one-way drop. Okay. Well, I might have to redo that. There's several items over there that it doesn't look like we ever got to. Yeah, because they're up on that other level. Okay, can we get back to that spot? Here we go. This takes us up. Yeah, alright, that was a shortcut. I don't think I've ever spent so much time wondering whether or not I had unlocked a shortcut before. That's actually really clever. There was one of those little guys, the crystal lizard thing, and he was like running up it, and then you run up it and it causes it to fall down. I actually think that was really kind of a clever level design thing. Okay, I was coming from this way, right? Or was I coming from the area down below me? The alien geography has addled my brain. Oh, another Big Brother version. They seem to throw like a purple mist off of them. I don't know if they're going to poison me or what exactly. But I'd probably rather not find out. I tell you what, guys. So, we just found the shortcut. This shortcut leads right back to the beginning. Am I correct in, like, there's this guy to kill, but the entrance to the whole area is just right over here. Okay. It does lead back to it. Alright. Well, I tell you what, we're going to go and wrap this episode. I want to try to find good, like, break points that sort of make sense. And this seems like a fairly decent one. We'll pick up next time just right here from the lamp. That way I don't get lost and you guys don't get lost viewing at home, especially with all the kind of weird alien architecture stuff that we're trying to navigate here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like or a comment. Subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future, and I will catch you guys next time.